What's going on, guys? This is Ty-Bone Skyberg here. Today we're taking a look at the another toy review. Today we're taking a look at the Saban's Power Rangers Lightning Collection Wave 1 with Mighty Morphin White Ranger 6-inch figure from Hasbro. Alright, so Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin White Ranger 6-inch figure from Hasbro. So, I picked this up at this figure about $19.99 from Walmart. It's not that bad price, right? So, when I first done the Power Morphicon exclusive, the one of the first look Hasbro version, this Lightning Collection, so I had to wait until, like, Toy Fair comes out. It comes a little bit more, the scale figure looks like it's much better to me, right? So, alright, so that you got this package right here. It looks very amazing detail. The package looks like, yeah, this package is much better from what was Marvel Legends or Star Wars the Black Series. The Black Series, the Star Wars, you get the idea. So now this one here is different. I do like the image, the artwork of the White Ranger. And then, of course, finally, you got the head sculpt. Look at this, details, amazing. And, of course, you got the visual effects. I didn't see it until now, so when I saw the first look. So, anyway, let's get on to it. So, anyway, you got that this image looks like. You got the head sculpt, the Tommy Oliver inside. And then, of course, the package himself, the figure. And, of course, I like it. This artwork was better. I like that this one. And of course you got the says Saban's Power Rangers Lightning Collection White Ranger from Mighty Morphin. You get the idea. And of course there's Hasbro logo. And of course you got same thing from the front. And of course not much on the right. And of course there's an old logo. The watermark says Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And of course there's not much. Didn't show the other images like the Lord Zed, SPD Shadow Ranger, and Dino Charge Red Ranger. It's just himself. And of course, then there's some information from Hasbro. This is adult collectors only. So, alright, let's get this open at this figure and let's find out. Alright, so here's Mighty Morphin White Ranger 6-inch figure from Lightning Collection out in the packaging. Alright, so here is, guys, what do you guys think, right? So, I gotta say this, it looks very, very good and very decent figure. I think this is much better from SH Figure Arts from Bandai, in my opinion. So, alright, so before we take a look at that, the figure himself, let's talk about the accessories, including the head sculpt and then the visuals, glitter effects. I didn't see that coming until now. Is this from Marvel Legends? I don't know. So anyway, let's take a look at this glitter himself, the effects. Let me try to focus on here. It looks, look at this, the detail. So I try to be careful, try to not mess around because it's from the packaging. It looks like it details the blue effect. Like, this is the same thing, like, it reminds me, like, Iron Man, for example. It's kind of looks like a little bit in details. Now, when you put it on a weapon, Saba here, you gotta put right here. You can see you get the idea a little bit further. And you can see the blue glitter color. I do love the idea that this is better. And I thought it was water. No, it was some kind of blasting or some kind of a mini explosion, whatever it's called. So, alright, speaking from the accessories, not much, just only, let me show you, let me try to focus here. And you can see it's only 2 fist hands, right? So, but let me tell you, before this what happened, like, I try not to mess around with a little bit, but don't force it because it's got a little bit articulation, but I'm going to put hot water on it like 30 seconds or the 1 minute or not because I don't want to get a force in on it because it's got a little tiny, this piece is part of it here, right? So, especially the other one's the same one, and you can see it's closing fist right here. So I'm not gonna force it on it because, and of course you got the one open hand right here, right? You can see, and then one for open a hand on the right, like a karate chop or whatever. But here's something missing. There's something missing. Why can't I want the same one right here on the right? and then the same one here on the left. So I don't know. Maybe it didn't have not much time to do it, just like a toy fair or not. So what I understand, and then they're gonna try to do this one instead, but don't try to force it the back and forth, because I don't know when it get break it. So yeah, at least I was trying to very gently so about the fist hand, so including these two, what I understand. So all right, let's take a look at Saba himself. And you can see this color right here. It looks, I like these fancy gold color right here. So you can tell it's right here because I was putting my iPod with a flashlight on. So I want to try to close up as possible. And you can see here, I do love the fact is that, and you can see this color right here, but the only difference, the paint job is a Saba head sculpt. You can see the silver on the right, no, on the left, sorry. And you can see on the right, there's a gold color right here. It's kind of a little bit messed up, a little bit, I don't know. Maybe Hasbro, it's not as bad like Bandai did, so I don't know why. But the rest of them, it's fine. But too bad, and it didn't have attached the separator, just like an SH Figure Arts, but it didn't not much time, unfortunately. So I'll figure it out what this is, and I do love the head sculpt. Saba looks a little bit, so you can see right here, and I do love that this fact is, I do love that this, it's not as bad actually, so I want a nice pose later, so, and of course you got the head sculpt. I do love the head sculpt, right? So you can see that's Jason David Frank as Tommy, right? So I do love the idea, the head sculpt is, and of course he has a ponytail on it. Yeah, just like it reminds me the 90s shows. It looks exactly as the same thing, right? So I think he reminded me the same one like Mighty Morphin Green Ranger before he turns to White Ranger in a different hairstyle. I'm not sure why. So I gotta say is this head sculpt looks like it's very, very much better from SH Figure Arts from Bandai, right? So this head sculpt is much better. So I could be right, so it is. So I wish to the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger figure if I seen it for Lightning Collection for Hasbro. This is my message from that, so I don't know. We'll see sometime in the future. And Wave 2 is coming. Maybe Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger is coming, so... And I do love the Mighty Morphin, so I'm going to get my hands on it until they're complete. And look at this head sculpt. Jason David Frank, Tommy Oliver looks very nice, a detailed head sculpt. So, alright, let's get this in. And look at this, the White Ranger figure himself. And I do love this figure. Look at this. The head sculpt is not bad. The helmet looks decent. Looks like it's just like from the Bandai or the Bandai America version or SH Figure Arts. So it comes from it exactly, and you can see a little bit the white spotted right there. You forgot to paint it a little bit. So the rest of it, it's fine. And you can see I do love this piece right here, so you can tell right there. So, and speaking of the White Ranger shield, look at this. It's rubber, right? No hardest plastic. So it didn't have attach this shield, unfortunately, so that they're going to leave it the way it was. So, and I do love it. And the body design looks like just like the Marvel Legends or Star Wars The Black Series. It's much as the same as just like these ones, but Hasbro did it very well. So, and the paint job looks very amazing, and you can tell so far it's right here. So I do love this. I'm glad they're using the same one White Ranger symbol looks like on the chest. So just like Super Sentai or the Mighty Morphin Season 2 and 3. So I do love this one. It just reminds me I got the other ones. I'll talk about comparison later. And you got an open fist hand, and you got this one open like karate chop or anything. And the leg joint and knee joints, just like he reminded me Captain America. I used to have that figure. So, and then of course you got it's everything right here. The boots, I do love this piece. I'm going to talk about the articulation. Only the knee joint the knee joint, no, an ankle, the ankle joint later, it's a little bit, don't force it because it's leaving it like this. So if you want to put nice pulse on it and anything. So, all right, so let's talk about the articulation. Oh, before I do that, you can see it on the back. It looks very nice, but you can tell it's a little bit spotted or not, but it doesn't matter anyway, but you can see it a little bit. And I do love it. And the same one behind, it's soft shields, right? No messing around attached to it like Bandai did. So that's rubber. So I'm glad they're using not. It goes like this. So, all right, and you want to talk about articulation? Let's go 360 like this, and it go. You got up and down smudge, thankfully, and it goes up down. Very good. So now the shoulder joint. Let's see a little bit. Okay, as much as hard as, like, it reminds me also from Legacy Collection from Bandai, the one of the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger. Okay, so it's not as bad, but I'm trying to be careful. So at least the elbow joint looks very good, and in the wrist joint, it goes like this, right? So, and you can see right here. So yeah, and trying to use like this. So don't force it because it's I don't want to break it or anything like that. So, and of course the elbow joint and the arms joint this is very easy. And speaking of the shoulder joint, let me show you a little bit. Looks like this. This one's also, it reminds me of Pizza Spider-Man, for example. It looks exactly, the shoulder joint looks like that. It looks very, very well. So, and of course, the ab crunch looks like, yep, just like an ab crunch looks like. And the waist joint like this. So it's not the same as the other one like Bandai. And say this one is better. So, and oh, you got an ab crunch all the way down, all the way up. Okay, it's not bad. I liked it, and it goes away a little bit down. I do love it. Now these two joints and the legs, and it goes like this. It's not bad. Okay, it's just like the Captain America from MCU, the movie figures. And of course, you got the kit forward and not much kit back. Disappointed me. But let's say you got let's see, does he have this one? Yeah, this one has a leg joint like this, and you got a double knee joint like this. It's the same as this one. So, and you got the knee joint like this, and you got the boots ankle moves like this. And let me show you the ankle. Let me try to little bit. It's kind of a little bit. Yeah, it goes like this. So, but this is a little bit harder, like up and down. And at least you got ankle pivot. You got an ankle pivot. So, I think it's very well. Hasbro did it very well. So, what do you guys think? And comments below, let me know. See what you guys think about this. And all right, so that's White Ranger figure from Mighty Morphin with Lightning Collection. All right, so let's talk about my comparison for you guys. All right, so here's my comparisons with different figure size from the Mighty Morphin White Ranger figures. On the first one here, you got the same Mighty Morphin 2010 version, but this is going to be the 20th anniversary. You can see the shiny pearl color version, the ones that I got from the Megaforce line or whatever, so call it the same size from 2010 version, Mighty Morphin. And this one here this is for Action Hero version from the Super Megaforce line, but at the same time, the same size from the Mighty Morphin Legacy version, the 5-inch figures. I think this is basic, right? It could be wrong. I could be right or wrong. So, and this one here, this is Super Legends version from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Yeah, I think it's 5.5 size inches or whatever it's called. So let me know. But this is a Super Legends version from Jungle Fury line. And these two right here, this is a Legacy Collection right here, right? So you get that. And of course, Armored Mighty Morphin White Ranger figure from another Super Megaforce line. So these 5 figures, I have a comparisons right here, except in the middle, the ones that I got right now from Lightning Collection from Hasbro. So I was trying to put them attached a head sculpt for Tommy because it's, let's see what happens comparison. So as you can see here, I really liked Mighty Morphin White Ranger comparisons figure. So comments below, let me know what you guys think, and here's my comparisons that for you guys. What do you prefer to this version of the White Ranger figures? So my final thoughts with Saban's Power Rangers Lightning Collection with Mighty Morphin White Ranger 6-inch figure from Hasbro. I gotta say is I do really love this figure a lot because all these joints are the same thing from Marvel Legends and Star Wars The Black Series. And everything is on there. I do love the fact there's no muscular figure in this figure. So it has wrinkled, yeah, just like I did actually from the original show. And I do love that the paint jobs, and I do love that the head sculpt on it because it's almost exactly like Tommy, right? But it also reminds me from the Boom Comics, the comic books version. I'm not sure if it really was Tommy or not, but it almost looks like identical. That I mentioned and said that before is the head sculpt. It looks like it reminds me. The Mighty Morphin Green Ranger figure is same exactly. I'm not sure, but who knows anyway. So, and I do love the head sculpt changes, just like it actually. I do love the idea. So, and I want to post it like this because I want to use that for when I was trying to do a review it for you guys. So, and the joints, the articulation. Here's a little bit. I do love the articulation. All right, so. Here's a really bad that I mentioned, say, the double fits. Don't use that one. Don't force it because then you're going to put a little hot watt on it, like 30 seconds or 2. I don't know. So leave it as it is. At least the changes head, it's fine. But the ankle pivot, it's the angles up and down, it's a little bit hard, right? So even the shoulder joint a little bit, it reminds me of the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger from Legacy Collection, right? It's something that reminds me on it a little bit more or less. So anyway, so but the rest of it's fine. I'm just trying to not mess around before I do that. So I do love this piece of right here. So then it comes everything on there. So Hasbro did it very well. I gotta say this, nail it. So my final ratings in this Mighty Morphin White Ranger 6-inch figure from Lightning Collection from Hasbro. Originally, I was gonna give like 10 out of 10, but I wanted to give like 10 out of 9. 10 out of 9 because I do love everything is on there. The ab crunch, just like the actually from Marvel Legends or Star Wars The Black Series or whatever, but the joints as much as the same as like this. So you get the idea. So I do love the head sculpt plus better. So I cannot wait for the wave 2 from the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger. I hope we'll do the Kimberly and Catherine, the same body from the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger design figure, looks like from the Lightning Collection. So, and I hope I'll do so also for Mighty Morphin Green Ranger sometime in the remaining future. We'll see. So, in the other figures, the Lightning Collection in different seasons, who knows? So, and I hope for it's better. So I do love this one sometimes. I'll wait for a little bit more longer for just like the others. You get the idea. Just like Marvel Legends or the Black Series of Star Wars. So I have to wait more patience. So anyway, and that's so this is what I got for you guys. So stay tuned. I got another Lightning Collection for Lord Said. Stay tuned for that. So anyway, don't forget, click like, comments below. Don't forget subscribe and check out that the icons bill notifications in case you missed it or not. So this is Tybon Skyberg, and I'll see you around, guys, and happy toy hunting and take care.